Yo, it's your boy E, coming at y'all with another video. I know it's been a while, but I'm back, and today I'm going to be talking about an out-of-body experience that I had at the Nine Vicious concert. Not gonna lie, it's basically what happened. I was in the pit, I was in a mosh pit, and I saw myself from like bird's eye view in the crowd, but not myself, but I saw everybody in like black silhouettes, and it just felt like I was trapped there. And if I wasn't giving that certain type of energy, aka like dancing to to him, I would have been stuck there. I would have been trapped. I would have been in agonizing despair, and it was not a feeling I want to have again, and it was so crazy. I was high as well, so that added on to it probably, but I've never experienced anything like this ever in my life, besides when I was a kid. I don't know if you guys meditate, but when you meditate or when you pray, sometimes like you could like imagine a big room around you and your eyes are closed. And I remember when I was a kid, I remember like I used to be able to like feel and like seeing the galaxy. I know it's crazy. Don't worry about that. But I know it's crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but I remember it so vividly, and like that feeling that I got from just thinking about that, and like it was just so vivid to me. That feeling was the same feeling as the Nine Vicious concert in that pit. And that wasn't it. That was not it. I was in there, right? Like it was like the exact same feeling, except I had to be giving a certain type of energy, or I would just be trapped. I would just be there. It felt like hell. I'm not gonna lie, it felt like hell. Like I've seen videos on people like, or just like hell is your deepest fears, or like you end up going, like you end up taking what you take with your body. Like I don't know how to explain it. If you love money, if you really love money more than God, you die with your money. That's what you're gonna probably go to hell for. You're gonna like, however money shows up for you, however you got money, that's how it's gonna show up, right? If you are constantly having, if you're like, having sex, another one, right? And you love sex a lot more than God, right? More than your soul, more than your spirit. That's what you're gonna go. That's what you're gonna die with, right? But you're gonna end up in hell, and you're gonna be messing with these demons and these bad spirits that you're gonna be trapped in forever. You're not gonna wanna have sex all the time. You're not gonna wanna be dancing all the time. You're not gonna be wanting to give out that certain specific energy all the time for that specific thing. And that's what I'm trying to say here. That shit was a fucking ritual. And I'm never, ever going back to an underground concert ever again. I'm never gonna make my music in a bad way ever, speaking on bad things ever, because the way that I felt, and I was able to go backstage too. That's the crazy thing. It was me and my boy. We were the only ones back there, and I see stuff as coincidences, not coincidences. I don't see stuff like that. Stuff happens for a reason, and I know that was a reason. I really wanna take off as an artist. I wanna make music. That's the thing that makes me whole. But the fact that I was right there next to the stage, I just had to go climb up some stairs. Boom, I was on stage, bro. I would have been with him. But the type of feeling that I got from that whole like atmosphere in there, I was out of it. It's the first time like I really decided to go to an underground concert by myself, and not with my friends who liked it more than I did, because I was always on edge, right? When it came to this stuff, like I'm like, yeah, that stuff's demonic. But this time I didn't care, and that's when I felt that. And I was trying to tell my friend this, my boy that came with me, but he didn't really rock with it. You know, he didn't really like, he just said I was high, but it's not that. Like, I'm gonna take a break off of the Za. I'm gonna take a break from that music. Maybe even just cut it out my life, because the way I felt in that march, guys, like, you could just see it in me, bro. Like, you could see it in my eyes, bro. That shit traumatized me, bro. Like, that ass, bro. Like, that traumatized my spirit. I used to be a really spiritual person. Like, you know, paying attention to what I listen to, when I smoke, or who I'm around, what I'm doing. But after, like, something happened, like, I just stopped thinking about that. I stopped caring about that. I stopped worrying about it. You know what I mean? I still thought about God, but today was not today. The 29th. That day is gonna change my life, bro, because I don't wanna feel that feeling ever again. I don't wanna feel that so on. So, like, I felt joyful in there and I felt happy. But once I felt that out of body experience, that was it for me. Because I knew the type of shit I was, like, going into, and, like, what I was listening to, but actually feeling it and seeing it with my own eyes, or, like, with my spiritual eyes, whatever it is. Like, guys, like, I know it's 6. Just hear me up. I was there, had my eyes closed, okay, and I just seen, like, black silhouettes all around me, just black bodies, just straight black, pitch black. But I could, like, see the silhouettes, right? Just black bodies, right? And then the stage in front of us, it was like, I couldn't see him, but it was a fucking demon. Like, it was a demon. And every time, like, the frequency of the music, like the bass notes, and, you know, like, you know, when the music is vibrating, it's like, that's how the crowd would move, you know? And if you weren't in that vibration, if you weren't in tune, you were cooked. You were cooked. You're trapped. And that's how I felt. I realized, sorry guys, hold on. Sorry about that. I realized that, I don't remember what I was gonna say, but guys, stop listening to underground music. Stop feeding these demons. Stop feeding these people that demons are latching onto and, you know, getting their spirits from. It's not okay. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for listening. I'm gonna come out with more videos, but guys, I'm traumatized. My spirit's traumatized. It's not a laughing matter. I want you guys to be safe, and I'm gonna take care of myself, and I'm gonna be here. I'll see you guys in the next video.